Actually, maybe not. Hello, everyone.
You're so much taller than me. Or you aren't you?
I think it's maybe just the angle.
I feel like this is how I have to be. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to another episode of the LegacyKnitz podcast. My name is Chelsea.
My name's Sue.
I am the daughter mother,
Grandmother.
and we are coming to you from Northern Vermont.
Northern Vermont. Why is the red light flashing?
Because it's telling me that it's recording, which Justin's like, I could turn that off. And I was like, no. That is my security blanket.
Yes, that's important. I feel like I know we don't look like we're far away.
But we feel like we're far away.
Because the little screen is so little.
It's so little, I know.
Yeah.
I know, I'm not used to the little screen either. We're also sitting on a weird angle of this table.
We are, because we wanted a prettier background.
I just don't want to break this.
Oh, I have my feet on this.
Okay.
That keeps... Sorry.
There are shelves down there.
There are shelves.
Okay, well, Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you had a great holiday season.
It feels like it was 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, it sure does.
And it was last week. This week? When was New Year's Day?
This week. Who's this week?
This week feels like
Monday.
And it's Thursday.
It's only the 3rd. Okay, so I think because of Vlogmas, the month of December flies by for me. January crawls. Which is fine.
Yeah, but January, I'm really feeling the impact of all our January birthdays this year.
Oh, yes.
Because we're here.
Yes,
and we're
surrounded by
going to
them.
See the girls on their birthdays.
Yeah.
Before, it was like, order a present, send it up. Now I'm like, I don't even have a present. It's on Sunday. Not that we're huge present people.
No.
But she's a little girl. Of course she needs a birthday present.
Totally. And she is like, she wants this present. She wants this present. It's a Fisher Price. Keep thinking I hear her. It's a Fisher Price like magic something, but it's Fisher Price. It's $85. Oh. It's the size of this table and it's plastic. Like it's intended to be for toddlers.
Yeah.
But she has her eyes set on it and I'm like, I can't spend $85 on a toddler toy.
No.
I can't. So
I know.
I don't
know. It's
a
hard one. It's a hard one because they also do like super hyper focus on something.
And then it's like once it's there, it's like...
It's no big deal. That's what I mean. It's like it's a hyper focus about what I want. And I know. I totally get it.
It's so hard not to do it too because we have the Amazon catalogs. You know the Amazon catalogs?
I didn't get one this year.
I think you did and you gave it to us.
That was last year.
Oh, we got one.
I don't think we did. Oh, it doesn't matter.
What is
Can't decide. Is that Lily or Winnie? Oh, it's Lily.
Mom.
Charlie, what's up, hon?
Oh, Charlie.
Can you get me the sharpener?
Oh, it's in the honey. It's in the toy cabinet in the sunroom. You know where you're. I can't because Grammy and I are recording right now.
But I want you to. I said I want Mama.
What do you want, sweetie?
Get the sharpener.
Honey, you can get it. You know where it is. It's right in the toy chest, okay?
It's too cold in there.
I know.
What you doing?
Knitting.
Yeah.
And we're recording. You can't see it because the screen has gone black, but we are recording.
We're recording.
Okay.
So can you give us a little more time?
We need a little more time. You can go grab
Can't see yourself.
Are you blocking Grammy? Charlie Sue is blocking Grammy Sue.
Hey.
And close the door, please. Nice and quiet. Quiet. So Winnie doesn't get... I don't know why we think it's going to be different.
I know.
Ever.
It's like expectations.
Versus reality.
It's okay. And they're so good. That's the thing.
They try to be.
They try so hard. They also like to be part of everything. And it's good. It's all good.
So anyways, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do for presents. I know we got Legos. Big Lego set for Charlie.
I was thinking that for Lily. I didn't know.
I bet you like they have a Friends one.
Yes. Oh shoot, Costco has that.
Yeah.
I can't go to Costco.
I might be going tomorrow.
Okay,
with the kids though.
Oh darn it.
Maybe I can have Justin watch them so that I can undercover.
I don't know if I saw it this time. I saw it at Christmas
time. They did have it.
Yeah. Dilemma. So I'm not used to like all of the birthday hubbub. Not that there's a lot of hubbub, But of course, I want to have something for both of them.
Yeah,
and it's
I
like,
know.
oh, shoot, when am I going to get down to the big city? Because there's nothing up here.
I know.
Although, does Walmart have Legos?
Yes. Yes,
Maybe
they do.
Dad and I will take a trip out to Walmart. Maybe
Totally.
tonight. I won't go out there by myself at night.
Oh, I don't go
It's
anywhere
a
at
little
night,
sketchy.
especially by myself.
Yeah, it's a little, well, this area is a little rough.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll take that would be actually fun.
Yeah.
Forgettable. Okay, we've solved the birthday dilemma.
Problem solved.
Solved.
And then we're just going to have people over on Sunday because that is Lily's actual birthday, the 7th. Just really casual. Probably make some food, hang out for a little bit.
I was going to bring some meat breads.
Oh my God.
I
That
got
would be
the
amazing.
stuff for 2 meat breads. I'll bring taco meat bread and pepperoni.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And then I think she wants ice cream cake.
Oh,
I'm going to
she's
let her pick
father's
out
daughter.
balloons. Yeah, yeah.
Well, she came right in here and told me that we were having a party here on the 13th with all of these people. And I was like, oh, that is so fun. She goes, we're going to have balloons.
She's very excited for her birthday. She's a birthday kid.
I have no words.
It's totally fine.
She's never really had a party.
Never.
Never. So this is kind of like exciting
It's a
for
big
her.
deal. Well, and I did tell her on the 13th it was going to be her and Charlie. It was going to be like a sister's birthday
Oh,
party.
I like that. Okay.
Because there's no way I'm doing this twice.
I know. You can't. I did it for the boys that way forever.
Yeah.
Forever until
Just when
I
they're that
couldn't.
young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, had to.
So we're in a birthday hubbub.
Birthday hubbub.
We're kind of gearing back up. We just released some January yarn as far as the business goes.
Yes, I'm so excited about it.
Mhm.
And the DK minis came back into stock.
Yes.
Which is so funny because I check it I kind of didn't over the weekend, but I try to check it every day. And when they're in stock, I feel like I won the lottery.
Totally.
Like,
oh my
they're in
gosh.
stock.
Today's the day.
Of course, they come in stock after we place another order.
I was like, are you kidding me? Because I
know.
intentionally was like, I'm going to get it. I'm going to nail this.
Yep. No.
Mm-mm.
So, and also we have super, super exciting. We met. I have to have the picture up there. I feel like it's so distracting to me to talk
Because you
to a
don't
black
know what
screen.
you... Yes, I agree.
So we had a business luncheon on Thursday a week ago.
Yeah, I think it was a week
Which
ago.
again, that was 100
is
years
time?
ago. I know. And oh my gosh, first of all, it was so much fun.
It was so fun.
So fun. We haven't done that in forever.
Like, ever.
I don't think ever. Like, really.
Not lunch.
Yeah, like went to a nice restaurant, had a nice lunch, and then we really set up our Christmas events for next year, which sounds ridiculous, but it's not.
It's so necessary. For anybody that is in the business, you will know exactly what
Yes, you have to. We needed to get the themes down, and we are offering, we're not going to say what they are, but we're offering 3 Christmas offerings. One is going to be a 12 days of Advent, or 12 days of Christmas. Then our 4 Sundays of Advent, micro skeins, which we loved. That's one of my favorites.
Same. Ever since we started doing it, it's
Yeah.
just like, that would be, like if we weren't yarn dyers, that would be something I would probably
I would
buy.
always buy, yes. We're doing that, and then our regular Advent. And we've come up with what they are going to be, and we're so excited.
So excited, and I honestly feel like y'all are going to be so excited.
So
too.
excited.
I think it's going to
know.
be huge.
Rachel and I talked this week, and she's bursting with excitement over them. She's like, Sue, I'm so excited. Yeah.
Lacey is too.
Yeah. So I think they're really good. And oh my gosh, and we're going to get started right away. That's the other thing. Like the 12 mini skeins will get done probably within the next 2 months, would be my guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so it's so exciting.
So exciting. We came up with the colorway of the year.
Colorway of the year. Our
during
signature,
that luncheon.
Yep. Our signature.
Oh, those are my DKs.
I was going to say, those are yours.
Thank you.
Our signature colorway of the year is called Breathe. And it's so funny because if you were at this lunch, like ideas just kept coming.
Yes.
Like I was like, Chels, we need a word for our signature colorway. And then I just said, breathe.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like things just come. So it is breathe.
Yep.
Hopefully we will be able to start to breathe again this year. That's kind of the thought behind it. Because has really been a whirlwind of a year. And I think I'm finally acknowledging that. It's really been hard. And it's been hard to get the business up to where we wanted it to be. And it's still going to be a gradual process. Do you think they're seeing it really well?
I think so. I feel like from what I can see, for sure.
I love it. I love it so much.
It's really nice. It's got these real gold tones, jewel tones with the nice like natural coming through.
I love it.
It's really pretty. I just love the word too associated
I do
with
too.
it.
I literally look at it and I breathe.
Well, and it's one of those things where like the colorway name I think would kind of carry through to whatever project I was knitting. So like if I sat down with it, it'd be like, oh, I'm knitting with Breathe. And then it would just kind of like incite that relaxing nature.
Agree. So it's coming in our DK, our steel toes, our sock sets, and our micro sock sets.
And if you're watching this right now, it's available. So
Yes.
it'll be up before this goes.
And I caked mine up to cast on because I am dying to work with it.
Are you on vanilla or are you doing a pattern?
I don't typically do vanilla with our yarns. I typically put a little bit of a pattern. I love Kay Jones's. What's the one?
Kay Jones or Kay Litton?
No, Kay Jones. Isn't this hers? Hold, please.
Is it Heel Toe Dosey Do?
Nope, that's Kay Litton.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you knew which one I was
to
talking
this
about.
one. Crunkled.
Crunkled.
I love the Crunkled.
Yeah.
This is in our Ophelia Hall.
Yep. I love that colorway.
I do too. I've been slowed down because I'm doing 9-inchers. And I can't transfer it over to, because they're smaller than mine.
What are you doing? Size 0?
No, these are a 1 and I usually do 1.5.
Yep.
So I leave them in my bag. And so I might do that one. I might do Heel Toe Dosey Do. I might do a monkey. I want to do something that comes very easily, which is those 3.
That's the goal. You should try a rye light sock.
I could do a rye light.
I love rye light.
I could. That's a good idea. I will be honest though. I like a pattern that goes all the way around the sock.
Mm-hmm. I do not.
There's a lot that I really like that are just the front, but I don't enjoy knitting them as much. It breaks my rhythm.
Oh, see, and I feel like I need the break from the pattern. Yeah.
And I think I've been knitting socks for so long in patterns that's just what you do. You go all. And having said that, I believe I could do not like there would be a little bit of a break on the sides,
and then just make it a reverse stockinette.
No, I think I would say Heel Toe Dosey Do. I'd do the pattern in the front. Then I do whatever it took to get to the pattern on the back.
So you double panel it, kind of. Oh, I see.
That's a good way to say it. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. It's going to be something very, very soothing to knit. That's why it might be the Crunkle.
Yeah, you do love that pattern.
I love.
And it comes second nature.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
So easy. So, yeah, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So, couple others as it's in my mind because it will leave me shop news. We are going to start carrying sport weight.
Yes.
You really want sport weight. So we haven't decided if we will dye to order per sweaters. If you want to make a sport weight sweater. We haven't decided that.
No, and I am going to do some research. I was telling Mom, I think I'm going to do a newsletter with like, so you want to knit with sport weight yarn. Here are some patterns to get you started. I'll probably find a couple accessory patterns, a couple garment patterns. I'll include the one from Andrea Mowry, which I am going to cast on.
You want to make, yeah.
Let me just find the picture of it first. It's a hoodie. I wish I could remember exactly what it was called. It might say.
And I don't know.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, of course it doesn't say, but I'll just show you the picture. It's just a picture off of Ravelry.
Yeah, and I feel like people will be familiar because they're so familiar with her patterns.
Yeah. So I really want to knit myself one of those. I think I would wear it like crazy.
You would.
I love the colors that she chose to knit hers out of. That being said, I probably won't replicate them, but I would find something like, tonal.
The fox. You're such a fox.
Oh, the fox paws would be my
tail.
favorite. And then I love how she did a neon color for the strings.
So fun.
So I think I would try and find something like neon.
Yeah, so fun. So that's going to be happening in the shop. And the other thing that I am dying to bring back to the shop is Cozy Toes.
I was just thinking
know.
about that
I don't
because I'm
know.
knitting with it right
Yeah.
now.
I don't know why we stopped. It just kind of fell off, and it's my favorite base.
Same.
For sweaters, for socks, it's my favorite. I would be knitting these in that base if I had it. So next time we order yarn, we're going to order Cozy Toes, and that's going to just start dwindling back into the shop. And I'm super excited about it.
And for anybody new, I forgot to do this in our spiel. 1, welcome here. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch us. 2, our Cozy Toes base is our cashmere base.
Yes.
So it is, oh gosh, I don't even know the percentages anymore.
No, I don't either.
But there's cashmere in it. It's really plump. And it's actually funny. I posted a picture of this project in my stories. And my friend Tiffany was like, what? Are you doing a DK weight one? And I was like, no, it's fingering. She was like, it is so plump.
Plump. It is.
I was like,
that
I know.
Little bit more. And I think that's why I liked it for socks. And I should have thrown some in on this order of the DK minis. The problem is that shipping is so outrageous.
I know, it's so expensive. We'll wait until we need more.
Yeah, when we need more, which will be soon, I'm sure. So that'll be back in the shop. I love it for sweaters. I love it combined with mohair.
It's so
hats
soft.
with mohair or our Surrey alpaca, which we also have that in the shop.
Well, we don't have it in the shop.
But we can have it in the shop if you want it in a specific colorway.
Yeah.
Again, as we're getting back to being a full shop, that I would like to have in as with all our tonals.
I would love that too.
Yeah.
That'd be super
with all
fun.
our tonals. So yeah.
Yeah.
And let's talk about my sweater.
Let's talk about what you're wearing for a minute.
So the funny part is I woke up this morning and got dressed thinking we were podcasting, and I had on a full outfit because I also knew I wanted to go to the store. And then I got back and I was like, all that's necessary is a sweater.
That's literally the story of my
I know.
life.
And so when you walked in with your sweater and sweatpants, I was like, yep, I had the same thought.
Wearing sweatpants. Mom's wearing sweatpants.
It's the only thing to wear
Listen.
when you're home. Why? On a cozy day?
Like, why?
Why would you wear anything else?
I will say there are some days that I stay in jeans when my jeans are like that perfect amount of stretched out where they're not constricting.
Yeah, even then.
I get like bigger jeans, and I will, and sometimes it makes me feel like I am such an adult today.
Yes.
Look at me in my jeans until I get into my jammies. Like it just doesn't happen often.
It's the weather. For me, it's the weather
Yeah.
up here, and it's the dreariness. There's just once I'm home, I'm like, and honestly, I could go out like this because there's not a soul that knows me. There's
even if
not
they did,
even.
who cares?
Right. I would do this back in Connecticut too, but it's even easier.
Right.
Because there's not even
One
an
soul.
ounce of a chance that I would run into anybody I knew.
No.
Which is really weird.
That has to be very unnerving.
It's very unnerving. Some people go like, oh, that must be amazing. It's like, no, it's really, at the beginning it is because you're coming from a place where everyone knows you. Now it's like, I don't know a soul. I can't wave to anyone.
Right.
I mean, I do.
I need water.
Oh, come here, hon.
I have water right by the bed, honey bun. You can use the pink one.
Thank you.
Okay.
My mama's.
Okay. Just try to be super quiet so Winnie doesn't hear. We gotta be really quiet. Thank you. You're the best. Love you. I need water. So sweet. So sweet. I can do it. I'm right here. You stay. But talk about my sweater. Seasons.
Oh, Seasons by Ozetta. It is made out of our non-superwash worsted 100% merino in our
best
espresso bean colorway. It is perfect.
This sweater is like a sweatshirt.
It fits you.
Isn't it?
Oh my God.
Amazing.
Like beyond.
I want to make another one.
You should, because I feel like it's such a staple.
It is. I am so curious what it would look like in something like this.
Like a speckle.
Like
it would be gorgeous.
I'm thinking like a painter's smock.
Yes.
Painter's smock to me and painter's palette is the perfect yarn.
I agree.
It's perfect. It's hard to differentiate for me sometimes because of the speckling. It's like, oh, you just got to go like really light and just a little heavier.
Right.
And it's really hard to just do a little heavier.
Yeah.
Because it reads different once you pull it out of the pan. It's a challenge, but...
Oh my God. Can't do one without the other. What's up, honey? What do you want?
Yeah. I forgot I got.
She's talking about the sweater. I love you. So it's perfection, you guys. It's the perfect amount of positive ease. I love it. The yarn is heavenly. We'll talk while Chelsea's gone. The yarn is heavenly. It's the non-superwash. It's perfection. I did not alternate skeins. I couldn't figure out how to with this pattern. I'm pretty sure it would have been really tricky. So I just dove in and was like, I don't care. This is my go-to sweater. And I don't think you can tell.
No.
You can see a line here, but you can't see that in real life. What is that about how a camera picks
There's
that
something
up?
about it, and I don't know.
It's
I wish I knew.
bizarre because you can look at something and it's glaring, and then you look down and it's not that at all.
Like
It's so strange.
every time I see you in it, there's not a single thing that I'm like, no, yeah.
No, it's just, oh, I keep doing that because I like to have my foot up there. So yeah.
I want to do a seasons pullover with a speckled colorway now.
Yeah.
I do.
kind of want to do a cardigan, but I'm very, and I know you're going to say you don't have to be, I'm very intimidated by that pattern because you change your needle size.
It's not. It,
It sounds fussy. I don't do fussy anymore.
you know, it is and it isn't. It is and it, like if you. I think the thing for me was I wanted it so bad.
I get that.
That like I refused to admit that it was fussy, but like if it was something that I was just kind of like, I guess I could make it, I think it would turn me off.
I know.
So I get it.
So I might go just for another one of these.
I want to knit one of those.
I don't remember what size I did. How ridiculous of a human am I?
Not at all, because let me tell you, we are doing this frog or finish make along with my live streams on Twitch. And there are some things that I've pulled out that I'm like, all right, this is on my list. I inventoried all of my projects. There's a couple of things where I'm like, no idea.
No idea. I'm too lazy. Like, you know, someone's now screaming, well, just count. I'm like, oh God, that takes time. I get so easily overwhelmed by things like that. I really do. It's like, oh no, that's too much work. So, but I think I'd like to make another one. Knitting seems to be my go-to right now.
Oh, I can't stop.
I know. And I'm also a stitcher. Everyone here knows that. And I am I'm trying to like get back into the groove. And so I've had to pick up a lot of projects and put them down because it's like, this isn't working. I have one now I'm enjoying, but I'm just so drawn to basic sit and do this, not even look.
I can't even tell you how much I agree.
I know.
Because literally right now, I just like discovered / dove into like the reading while knitting. And so that's, of course, the only thing you can do while you're reading and knitting simultaneously is just
go
mindless.
around and yeah.
So I am so right there with you.
Yeah, and I'm struggling with my reading too. Nothing's grabbing me.
Oh, no. I hate those funks. I was in one of those funks like throughout the holidays. There was like nothing.
I feel like it's the coming off of the holidays and settling back in. It's so disjointed and not being completely settled.
Totally.
Is a huge piece of it. So yeah. But having said that, I did knit some socks. These I just finished. So funny. Knit picks.
So pretty.
Had some skeins. I don't know. We were going to a movie or something. I was like, I have to cast on something, which I didn't even bring them with me, but I needed to know if I wanted to.
You have to know that. I totally get it.
So fun. Knit picks, so inexpensive. The reason I went to them is because I found a pair that I had made for myself but never worn and started wearing them, and I love them.
So comfy.
And I'm like, okay. So I finished those. I don't know if, I hope all of you got Michelle's Advent because it's the best thing I've ever had.
They were glorious.
I told her this morning, she said, Sue, you're jinxing me. I said, I don't know how you're going to do it again. These are so perfect.
She will, though. That's the thing about Michelle is she will.
I said, oh, you will kill it, and I can't wait to see what it is. So I worked from the opposite ends, so each sock is the opposite.
That's what I have going too.
And I love it because I live in my Birkenstock sandals. Yes, I have them on right now. I live in them.
They're the best.
Unless there's snow on the ground. And this way you can see the entire skein. I love them so much.
You should call them your Birkenstocks.
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 And then I think they're for Lily, but we have to see if they fit her.
I feel like they will. They
For
look like
Lily.
the size for her.
I made the mistake of having her try it on when there was a lot of ends in here. And,
How?
you know,
How are there so many ends?
because I finagle so that it
lines up.
Yeah.
Oh.
so and
she won't. I mean, as
it
long as
really
they're woven
bothered-
in.
I will weave them in.
Yeah.
But when I had her try them,
She
and
like-
they were like,
Yeah.
which I totally get that feeling of
The sensory.
strings.
Yeah.
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 It might be part of her birthday present.
She would love it.
Yeah, that might be. But then what if they don't fit her? I'll be like, oh, never mind, they're for Charlie.
Charlie, come over here, my girl.
I know, here. So yeah, so I've been sock knitting and loving it, and yeah.
Same. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm knitting on.
Yes.
These
I love these.
are-
I've never seen
Aren't
that.
they gorgeous? So my friend Jamie, hi Jamie, if you're watching this, gifted me this skein of yarn from the Cozy Knitter. It is her birch colorway. And they're just, the colors are so pretty.
So birch.
Very birchy.
Oh my
I know,
gosh.
isn't it just the
That-
perfect namesake?
That and then the actual birch
yes,
texture.
yes. They're
We have
so
birch trees here, and I love them. They're my favorite.
I'm knitting them on 9-inch circulars, as I prefer to do most of the time. They are size
1.5.
1.5.
Because they're red. That's the only reason I know.
Oh, yes. And so like I was telling Mom, I'm doing this, I do these live streams every morning from 10 to 11. Yes, on Twitch. If anybody is interested in joining them, you can head down. It's free to join. And it's just, we have a really nice community over there.
do.
And we talk about
Is it every morning
knitting.
or one?
We're doing every morning now.
Oh,
Ever since the new year, I've
Gosh, I was
committed
going
to every morning.
I thought it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
I've committed to every morning and from 10 to 11. And we decided we were going to do a frog or finish make along to help us get through our whips that were languishing. Sorry, I'm trying to light up the screen. There we go. I know, this is driving me insane. I'm trying to be so patient.
You are so patient.
I'm really not, because
Well.
I'm about to lose it. The sooner you let us finish, the sooner we'll be done.
These days, by the end of the week.
Oh my God, it's this day every day lately.
It's just so normal. It's also because you're with them all the time.
All the time.
Being an at-home working mom is the hardest because first of all, most people don't think you're working. And it's so hard. And I did it for years. And I'm so glad I did because I totally understand. Like I get every second of everything because I did it. And I did it when Dad was traveling a lot.
I don't know how you did that.
I don't either. I wasn't homeschooling. There's a difference there.
True.
So I knew during the school hours. But it's very hard because I got a lot of, oh, you're so lucky you get to stay home.
And yes, but two things can be true at the same time. Am I lucky? Yes.
Yes. And I also feel like I chose that. And a lot of people choose not to do that.
Which is perfectly
Right. Exactly.
fine.
I feel like it's like, I don't know. It's hard.
Right. It's choices and
It's
it's
hard.
whatever you want to do with your life, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. And when
don't
you
know.
choose it, it comes with great sacrifice. So there's a lot to it. And I'm glad I did it. So I totally get it. I totally get it. There's nothing easy about it, yet I have the luxury of looking back now and being so happy.
Oh, I wouldn't want to do it any other way.
I didn't either. That was what I wanted. And I always felt like I can do this, yet I can work. And I think you're better at it than I was. I had definite I think I can't remember, to be honest. I did a lot of work at night. As time went on, a lot, maybe not a lot. I can't remember, but it's hard.
It's hard. And well, especially if Dad was traveling so much. Like, I'm so lucky to have the luxury of Justin being home so that, like,
Yes.
if I have to get something done, and he's so supportive,
Yes.
he will, put on hold whatever he's
and
doing.
his job. It's a whole different thing now. Like now working from home is the norm
Right.
for so many people. Like in our generation, it didn't exist, so that it was just assumed I was just home.
Right.
You know, like
Right. If you were at a workplace, you were just home.
yeah. So there was it was hard. It's hard, but I'm glad I did it. I have no regrets about it. So yeah.
So before we were interrupted. So anyways, we're doing a Frogger finish cal, and so I have a lot of things that I want to get off my needles. I decided to start, I have 8 pairs of socks going. So I'm starting with the socks because it's something that I can do mindlessly. I can read while I do it. And this was the pair that was the farthest along.
Yes.
I believe it was like in the middle of the heel flap. So in the last day or so, I've finished the heel flap, done the turn, the gusset, and now I'm just about done with the foot.
I love them.
I do too.
I feel like she uses the Cozy Duh. I think she uses a different
Supplier.
I feel like Canadians might. I'm not really sure.
That would well, because think about it. If shipping's that for us,
That's true.
Yeah, there's no way. So that's what I'm working on right now, and I'm actually really excited because we decided this morning I'm gonna do like a full morning, just like sit and knit, and have like just be online, be like chatting. But we're all just going to sit there and work on our whips that we're plugging along with and maybe throw something on and watch together or just chit chat. And I'm really excited about it.
I'm craving, I no longer have my studio. Like I'm working in a kitchen. It's a big kitchen. We're very lucky that we have that because I don't know what we would do if we didn't.
It would be tricky.
Because there's no other space in this house for a studio. But I was used to having a studio where I could go and sit and throw on Netflix or something and dye and knit. And I don't have that anymore. So I am so missing like binge watching a show. I have to learn to come in here. It's just retraining. That's all it is.
Well, it's hard too because if you're dying downstairs, then it's like relocating to upstairs, but then yet you still have to keep mind of what's going on in this kitchen.
Yes. Well, and I don't know if we haven't talked about it here, but I pick a word for the year. Did you pick a word?
I did.
Oh, okay. It's up to you if you want to share it.
I will share it, yeah.
My word is rest. And it is so on my mind because I am so tired. And again, it's all move related. It's all readjusting. It's all of that, which we've shared here.
Right.
But so yesterday I was coming up, I did this colorway and I did a lot of it and I used the oven. I haven't been using the oven because of how I'm dyeing in order to keep orders flowing. But that is going to change now because I know I need to use the oven for my own sanity. So what I decided is I filled the oven and then I heard like it's a physical job. It's really, really hard on my body. And I thought, okay, rest. Doesn't mean stop. It means take a break. So I did. I went in and I rested until my body like relaxed back to where, okay. And then I did more. So
and how did you find that experience?
So good.
Good.
So good. It was good mentally for my brain. It's like, Sue, you've done enough. You've done more than enough. And no one's going to tell you to stop but you.
Correct. That is the hardest thing I think about owning your own business.
Yes. So I made a conscious decision, and I think I might have come up here. This is the coziest room that I don't use. And I have my computer in here. I choose to watch a lot of TV on my computer.
Totally.
I don't know why. It's small screen.
Honestly, I get it. I totally get it.
I think I'm in total control of what I'm watching, how long I'm watching. And so I kind of curled up in here for a while, gave the oven enough time to cook, went down, unloaded it, could have kept going, was like, nope, I'm done. So that's my word.
I'm so happy for you.
Hoping. I have to in order to maintain.
It's the only way.
It is because my body, I really don't like to go there, but as I age,
totally,
there's not a lot of people my age doing this job.
Right.
There really isn't. And I do feel like I'm in okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm very active.
Yeah.
But it hurts. It hurts. So, So rest. Do you want to share yours?
Yes. Also, hang on. I have a few thoughts before we go into mine because I have this vision. Okay, you know The Family Stone, the movie?
Love it.
Remember Diane Keaton's desk in their kitchen?
Yes.
I'm like envisioning that for you. Because you remember how you were saying like you had a dye space where you could sit down, you could watch.
Sit down, yeah, but where would it go?
I don't know. I'm thinking even in the warmer weather, maybe the sunroom. Have like a little table that you set up with your laptop and you're making stuff.
Yes, I like that a lot. The sunroom I really miss a lot. I had to leave it open yesterday because that's where the oven is, and it has to be there because of a plug in the kitchen. And I like that idea though. Even like a little, I'm just dying to draw. There's something in me right now that
you just need a big, beautiful table to
fill. But like, look at, I fill it and then I can't use it.
Oh, I do the same thing.
So
Literally
bad.
do the same
So
thing.
bad.
The other thought I had was, I feel like what would make this room ultra cozy is really fun light fixtures. Like even if they're like are they called valances or pendants on the wall?
I know what you mean. Yes. Yes.
I could see that.
Yes.
And oh no, I'm gonna need to plug in this battery in a minute. So anyways, okay.
Yes.
Those were my visions I was having as you were chatting with me. My word this year is abundance.
Oh, I love that word. Say more.
I just think, okay, so we all know that like everything's expensive right now. Everything just doesn't match up.
Yeah.
Everything's too expensive and no one's getting paid enough to be able to thrive.
Yes.
With exceptions, of course.
Yes.
But I'm so sick of living with that knowledge because it doesn't do anything for anybody. And for us, it's always like, we're always like trying to fiddle things around. So it's like, well, we can do this for groceries and this. And I'm just so sick of it. So I'm choosing, I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was The Secret or whatever that book was where it was like, you have to have the mental fortitude. Visualize it. And for me, it's just like, I just want to live in abundance. And whether that is just an abundance of love or gratitude or because the more you live in abundance, the more things appear abundant.
Yes.
Like now I look at our kitchen, whereas before I'd be like, well, we're out of kicks. We're out of, we're not right now, but I'm just giving an example. And now instead, like when we have those days, it's like, well, I've got 3 overripe bananas over there that I can make into muffins because I have flour and I have salt and I have yeast. And I have baking soda, and we have chickens that are laying at least 3 eggs a day. So then it could be breakfast for dinner, or so it's just like abundance.
Realizing that,
kind of just like refocusing on abundance.
Yeah, I totally agree, and I love that. I wonder if you pulled out simple abundance, if that would.
Ooh, I don't know.
If that was, I can't remember. It's been so many years since I read that book.
Yeah.
But I do believe it's, to appreciate the abundance we live in.
Right. Instead of what we're struggling, because we're always going to have struggles, no matter what.
Everybody wants more. Everybody, like we moved into this old house, and all I think about is I want my kitchen back. I want a brand new kitchen, like because we worked for so long to have that beautiful kitchen, and now we're back to square one, and there's no sight of a new kitchen at all. And then it's like, well, gosh, like why can't you just be okay with this? You know what I always think of when I think of this house now, like because we've been here long enough to realize what we don't have in this house. And it's a lot compared to what we came from.
Right.
But I know for a fact, if this house came up online and we were living in Connecticut and this house came up and we weren't ready to move, I would desperately want this house. So it's also perspective, right?
100%.
It's like, I need to get a tissue, which is a not toilet paper.
Paper towel.
So it's a lot of that too, is realizing it's gratitude. Let's just face it.
Gratitude. That's it.
So it's also like, for me, it's constantly changing my perspective. Like as I'm missing friends and communities, I'm like, but if I was there, I would want to be here. I am never going to be completely happy because of the two totally different.
Well, and happiness is not an end goal. And I think that's something that like society as a whole has tricked us into thinking.
Yes, you're right.
Because
I just heard something about that.
It's just the perfect way to market things.
Yeah.
Right? Like buy this, you'll be happy. This is the happiness thing. This is the happy. It's like, no, because if you live in perpetual happiness, it is no longer happiness.
Right. My goal is never happiness. It's contentment. That's my favorite state of being.
That's
is
it.
contentment.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had many, many times when I'm there
Mm-hmm.
and realizing being here, that's down the road.
Mm-hmm.
It's not tomorrow. It's
Mm-hmm.
down the road.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's our life lessons for the day.
That is, yeah. What do they call those? Existential conversations for the knitter.
I love your word though, abundance. I love that word because I also believe.
Help me. Huh.
I remember that movie that we watched for Christmas, like on Christmas Eve. It's with it's Universal, but it's from DreamWorks, and it's a movie with the woolly mammoths and
Ice Age?
and
Ice Age.
What about it?
I might want to watch it, and I don't know how to find the movie.
Can you give us 10 minutes?
Give us 10 more minutes. We're almost done here, and then
We're
go
this
find
close.
something else for 10 minutes.
How about like
How about 9?
no 6 minutes.
All right, we'll think about it.
Okay, we'll think about it. Good job.
Thanks, Lil.
Gosh.
Close the door. What?
How do you write the movies album?
Ice. Do you know how to spell ice? I-C-E. Okay.
See in the next.
Just I bet if you just type in ice, it'll pop up. I-C-E. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Please, please, please.
Quiet.
Thank you. That's
She's such a big little girl.
It's insane.
I know.
She's gotten so big.
I know. That's when I always know that I'm in the right spot.
Oh my gosh.
When 3 days have gone by and it feels like a month.
Literally, I was like, it had to have been at least a week and a half.
At least
or 2
a week,
weeks.
yeah.
No.
It's like, no, 3 days.
We saw you on Monday. It is now Thursday.
How is that possible? It feels like 100 years ago.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's insane. It's insane.
It's insane. But anyway, so yeah, I love your word. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I also decided I am going to get a Hobonichi Weeks. This is my one from last year.
Should I get one too?
Yes, I'll order you one. That'll be your Christmas present from me. I'll get
So
you a
how do you do
Hobonichi
that?
Weeks. It's just, this is just the notes section, but like it's really nice. You get
I
a
need
monthly
this.
layout,
Oh,
That'll be your
need
Christmas
this.
present from me.
Thank you.
and then you get a weekly layout, and then a page to just doodle.
I but it didn't work. And nothing popped up.
Well,
Only Forky asks questions.
Okay, well maybe try, what are you on, Netflix?
Disney, and it's always on Disney.
Oh, you're right. You know what? I don't know. Give us 6 minutes
6
and we'll
minutes.
help you
That's
out,
all we
okay?
need. Promise. High
Please.
five.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.
You're the best.
See you later,
You're
alligator.
my favorite almost 6-year-old in the whole wide world.
So I am going to do the Hobonichi Weeks. We are going to do the Hobonichi
Yes.
Weeks.
My pen doesn't work. My
Fountain?
No, for my iPad.
What
It doesn't hold a charge. Either that or whatever Justin did
Yeah.
to fix it last time.
Yeah.
But the green light, it's so frustrating.
That is so frustrating.
So frustrating. And you know what? I'm a pen and paper. I like it still. I'm going to use it.
I like them both. Yeah.
Yes, but I love this.
But
Can
yeah,
you
so
still
this
get
is
them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, they're on Amazon. So I did a whole list. I was playing around with watercolors and stuff. A whole list for the Frogger Finish Make-Along I was talking about. So I can check off. Because I think it was Natalie that was like, the satisfaction of checking something off.
Oh.
There's nothing better.
When you guys were little, I was the biggest list maker. Like between knowing your schedules, knowing what I had to do, I had lists all the time. I need to get back to lists.
Oh, it's so
Especially
helpful.
like my brain, holy cow, like it's so overwhelmed all the time. And it's like, oh, I'm very excited about this. I have a
So
huge
fun.
gift certificate to Jet Pens somewhere.
So then you can get all the accessories that you need.
I have to find it. Okay. I love it. I'll take it.
Okay. I would say I only have one more knitting project to show, and I really want to show it because it's our yarn.
Yes. And I love this colorway.
So I'm knitting the Musselburgh hat by Ysolda Teague. I am knitting it. Look at this. I use the hat
I would.
as a yarn bag.
I would.
I carry it with me everywhere.
I would.
It's Wanna Be a Dentist. Oh, thank you. I'm the worst,
I hate
especially
when I
with this
have this.
project. I have little things that I should
So do
put
I.
on there.
Somewhere here.
Wanna Be a Dentist colorway from our
Little House of Little
Shop of Horrors.
Shop of Horrors. I think we need to call it Wannabe.
Wannabe?
Because Wannabe a dentist is just too much.
That's long.
And it doesn't make sense to anybody.
It's called Wannabe now.
Wannabe.
For anybody wondering. This project is the most amazing project. You do the increases and then you literally go around for 20 inches. Just around and around.
That's all I want to do.
And I think this is going to be Dad's.
I think that is a great idea.
I think it's going to be Dad's. So.
Don't need to whisper. He can't hear when
so
you
true.
say next to
You know what? But I'm always worried that I'm going to say it and then he's going to be like coming right out and be like, oh. But yes, this is our Cozy Toes base. Like my friend Tiffany said, it is so plump. So, oh my God, just like melty.
We're going to order more. Let's look at even. I really want it back in the shop.
For hats, there's no other option.
Hats. Oh my gosh, yes.
No other option.
Yes.
So that's what I'm working on. And I believe I did the largest adult size, and I'm using size 2.5 needles for anybody that is curious, because the cool thing about this pattern is you can literally knit it any size yarn, any size needles. You do the increases enough for it to be 1 inch. And then you take your gauge and then it tells you how many rows, all of that good stuff.
I love that look.
I do too.
I love it.
I do too. Okay.
All right.
Do we have anything else that we need to share?
I feel like that's it. I feel like we didn't have a lot of knitting this time, but it's okay.
We just wanted to sit down and touch base.
We had a lot of info. We wanted to share a lot of great stuff coming up. A lot of colorways going back in the shop. A lot of new colorways. Also this month, one of our goals was to pick, and I'd like to actually start on it next week, pick out, I'm thinking 4 of the Advent colorways that we loved the most.
Yes,
or
and I
you
have a
loved
list.
the most.
I was going to say, I have a list from the people on my live.
Okay, good to know.
So I can definitely reference
and
that.
maybe putting out 4 of those. I really want to do Northern Lights. That's the one I'm dying to do.
That and String Light Repair Shop was a huge hit.
People loved, yes. Yeah. So we will go back. I hope I remember what that one was. I have them all, so I can figure it out. But so that's happening. If there's any of our old colorways that you're like, are they going to come back? I need them. Just send us a message, an email, and, we aim to please.
Yeah, that'll be our impetus for dyeing more, because it really does help us out when you do that. Because then it's like perfect. Like now we have a reason to dye.
Yes. And what I notice is when somebody buys a colorway, say an offbeat colorway, it must show up somewhere, because then 3 more people order it.
Yeah.
So I'm not quite sure
there might be like a widget in there that says like people have been buying.
Recently bought this. And it's like, why is someone else buying this offbeat?
It's so random.
It's so random, but it happens all the time.
Yeah.
So just ask.
And thank you so much. As we enter into this new year, thank you for all of your support last year. All right, we're on the phone now.
Oh, I need a haircut.
I was just going to say, wow.
I know.
Look at this.
It's better that we're far
away. We're far away. We can't see ourselves. Thank you so much for being here with us. We appreciate your support in all the things.
Just through the move last year, and to be able to come back so strong, so fast because of you guys. It's so it doesn't go unappreciated, not even for a half a second. So So there.
So thank you. Happy New Year. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Thank you for being here.
We'll be back.
Oh, wait. No. Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
How many years have we been doing this? Needles up.
Needles up.
Needles up, y'all. Bye.
Bye.